Hello, my beautiful bookish loves. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? I am here with what's the mini? I guess it's mini. It's 9 books. It's a 9 book haul, a mini book haul. I don't know. It's not many for me. I don't go around buying 9 books in one go, but it is a thrifted book haul. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this. Probably today. I tend to make a video and upload it the same day I make it. So it's Friday, October the 6th. And tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, October the 7th, is my birthday. And every year on this weekend, my library has a big book sale. They do 4 a year, but my favorite one is this one. I went last year. It was one of the biggest hauls ever. I want to say I got 13 or 15 books. Yeah, just about that. Anyways, that was the most books I ever bought in one go. I lost my train of thought. Anyways, they do it every year. Like I said, they do 4 times a year. My favorite one. This year I was not going to go. I told my sister I'm saving money for a book fest trip we're taking next year. I got to save money. Full transparency here. Your girl's poor. That's not something. I'm like, oh no, I got money to burn. I don't have money to burn. And I thrift a chunk of my books. I get gift a lot of books. And if I'm going out with my partner, he's like, hey, grab a book. I'll buy a book. Things like that. But if I'm using my money, odds are it's thrifted. And I wasn't going to go. She convinced me to go. For these sales, what they'll do is they'll have 50-cent paperbacks, $2 hardcovers, and they will have individually priced books. I'm very lucky in that my library has not only like a small store in the library itself, a small used store, they have another separate building with a crap ton of books, guys. Like a shit ton of books. People donate all the time here. I mean, I live in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and thrifting is pretty big here. People donate a lot of stuff. People buy a lot of used things. So, and growing up in New York City, that wasn't a thing. Hand-me-downs were a thing. I absolutely grew up on hand-me-downs. But like thrift stores, until I moved to Lancaster, that was not a thing that I ever really went to. So finding thrift bookstores was one of the greatest things. But I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to show you my haul. I've got 9 books for $10. And so I'm on a budget, so that's great. Right? I try to stay within this 50-cent section and like the $2 hardbacks. And I tried not to go near the individually priced books. But I did go. At one point I was like, I want to see. And they have all kinds of books. Like it's everything from all kinds of mysteries, romance, everything from like smut to like Christian romance and Amish romance. Anything that people have read and donated. A lot of the books that I have from the Book of the Month Club are not because I'm a subscriber, because I got them from there. But I'm going to shut up and I'm going to show you the books. Okay? And also the condition of these books, top fucking notch. This was the most expensive one. And I really wanted it, and I've wanted it for some time, so I went ahead and did it. Was it Vera Wang's? Nice. Vera Wang. Okay. Vera Wang's Unsolicited. You know what? I'm going to shut up. Look at that. To my knowledge, it feels like a cozy type mystery. When I first heard about the book, it was a little bit ago. So, but I knew that I wanted it. In my last video, I talked about Lisa Gardner. I love her. To me, I feel like she's underrated. I don't see really anyone talking about her. But she's a known author. But I've got 2 of her books. Stars Club, Fear Nothing. These are both 50 cents. I have a bunch of her books. Yes, I have book sets, and I have books with like matching covers and all that stuff. Pretty stuff. That's more my newer books. Books that I thrift and authors that I'm going to thrift their books. Like, I'm not going to buy these new ever. I'm going to thrift these because these are so easy to find thrifted. I don't bother with matching sets. So like one of these is from the Detective D.D. Warren series. A great series. I have those like in hardcover and in paperback mixed up. And I'm fine with that. I know it bothers some people, but I'm buying used, so I take what I can get. And Rule is one of my favorite true crime authors. I've got a good 4 of her books upstairs somewhere. 50-cent books, and I know I didn't have this one, so I had to get it. This book I was on the fence about. I've been wanting to read it for a minute. I know there's a show. I wasn't sure, but I figured for 50 cents, I might as well. I think it was 50 cents. Oh, was it $1? This one was $1. I figured for $1, I'll give it a shot. If I don't like it, I'll just give it right back to the library. Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. I was gonna say something else. Oh, my brain is like, whoop. Anyways, again, I've been wanting to read this for a minute. So this is the time to give it a shot. Another author I wanted to read for quite some time now. This series I've been wanting to start it. Tana French. I think it's Tana. In the Woods. And for $1, this is time to give it a shot. This one I've never heard of, but the cover kind of got me a little bit before I go to sleep. S.J. Watson. Here's what got me. Because when I went inside, I didn't realize this at first. So when I went to open it, I realized it was this. Ooh. So that got me. That one also seemed interesting. My favorite thing of all these books, I have 2 more to show you. This is my favorite purchase of all these, although I love all these books, obviously. Growing up, I loved the TV show Ghost Rider. It was my shit. I loved it. Some years ago they remade it on Apple TV. I introduced it to one of my kids. The one that watches TV with me. The other 2 are not interested in what I'm interested in. She saw the old school show and the new one, and she loved it. So when I saw these 2, I mean, I had to have them. I had to have them. I didn't check the price, but thankfully the lady was like, "Oh, these are 50 cents." So once she's done reading them, they're absolutely going back. They're going on my shelves. Like, just give them to your kid. She can read them. And then they go on my shelves. Because you're bugging right now. Are you crazy? And I do have some, like, older, like, kids' books from when I was young that I happen to have found thrifted. Like, I have 2 R.L. Steins. Unfortunately, I no longer have the Fear Street series like I did when I was young. I have, like, 1 Goosebumps. And I have a couple of Roald Dolls. The Twits and Matilda. Those I keep on my shelves. Those are mine. Those are nostalgic for me. I thankfully found them thrifted. I keep seeing like the Goosebumps like box set, and I keep telling myself, get it, but I don't do it. Anyways, again, I'm probably not gonna read them again. Although, but if I buy a brand new box set and spend what that's gonna cost, I'd probably read it because holy shit, I'm gonna spend $30-$40 on a box set. I'm gonna have to read it. That's a waste of money. And that's it. If you have a thrift store next to you, check it out. If you have thrifted books next to you, check them out. Whether you're on a budget or not, if you have money to burn but want to buy thrifted books anyway, it's great for the environment. Why not? As you can see, some of these are in fantastic condition. You cannot tell that they were used, if at all. This doesn't even have a crack in the spine. I think only one of these had a crack in the spine. So, if you have money to burn, if you don't have money to burn, if you care about the environment, if you don't care about the environment, whatever. If you have thrifted bookstores next to you, I highly suggest checking them out. Obviously, if you got to drive 2 hours to one, that's a bunch of gas you got to spend. But I would recommend checking them out. And also donate books, please. There's books, and yes, any books that I buy that I don't want for whatever reason, if someone close to me doesn't want them, I always give them to the library. And I have donated books back to the library that I bought from them. And I'm like, no, this wasn't for me. And they can sell it again and again and again and make all the money that they need to, because yay, public libraries. Okay? That's all I have for you today. And okay, bye.